Hey everybody, I'm Derek from Ritterkrieg, and today we have um, episode 82 of Ritterkrieg. So what do we have going on? Well, first big news from the cellar, pack 9 is out, and shipping. We received it late Friday, so by the time we packed everything up and stuff, it'll be Monday before it gets out, but you'll get it real soon. Everything is now packed in boxes, waiting to get to the post office. Okay, so thank you all for your orders. I got them out to a couple of the other stores too, so they should be getting your orders out to you any minute. So, all right, what else is new? From the Cellar 8, if you like From the Cellar 9, pick up From the Cellar 8, because they're almost out of stock. Once they're out of stock, they're gone forever, no more. So all the other From the Cellars are gone, so all that's left is 8 and 9 now, with very few 8s. All right, where the Iron Crosses grow, it was a super tournament. We had 18 players, and let's see, Tom Kearney ended up, him and Tim Bridey ended up being undefeated to win MVP. Tim, Andy Hershey, Tim Dean, and Jeff Jordan's team, which was Team USA, they won the team tournament. So for those of you who don't know, where the Iron Crosses grow is a team tournament where you're bracketed according to where you want to play. So if you're a novice, you're only going to be playing in the bracket with novice players, so you can actually contribute, unlike some other tournaments you go to. Even if you win a game, unless you're really, really good, you'll never make it to the top, so you always just get knocked out. Here, you're always playing among your skill levels, so the intermediates play against the intermediates, the experts play against the experts, so nobody gets bored, nobody gets discouraged, and you always have a fighting chance, and you always bring something to your team. So Tim Bridey, Andy Hershey, Tim Dean, Jeff Jordan, their team won. And the next place was Team Germany, who at one point was winning, but they finished 2 points shy. So it was a great time. For all we had somebody travel all the way, Ian Monroe traveled all the way from Phoenix, Arizona this year. It lasted 4 days, and everybody just hung out on the deck after their games and drank and smoked and talked until all hours of the morning, and smoked their cigars and just had a really good time. The tournament, in case you're interested in coming, it's free. There's no charge for it. We try to put up as many people as we can at my house, at Ray's house, at Tim's house, so that you can get out of paying some hotels, but those spots go pretty quick. So at worst, there's like a hotel down the street for like $80 or something that the overflow stays at. Okay, Bitter Ender's ending today. I wasn't able to attend. I was away in California, so I wanted to spend some time with Amy this weekend, so I didn't go to Bitter Ender this year. But Tim Bridey called me on his way back. He won one of the minis, so he's super excited. That's the first mini he ever won, so he's really excited. Good for him. And he said that Bill Cirillo and Doug Shepard are in the final for the Grognard. So we'll see how that one turns out. So Doug Shepard, of course, used to run the tournament after Chuck Payne gave up the helm. And so this is Doug Shepard's first year playing again, and so good for him. He's in the finals. Two really, really great guys, Bill and Doug. All right, let's see what else we got. Okay, so LFT 14. This is really kind of interesting. LFT 14 came out with a whole bunch of beautiful new imagery counters to go with the 32 scenarios that are in it, because it's all Italian based. I think 31 of the 32 scenarios are Italians, including some brand new types of counters, of units. But they didn't have any concealment counters that came with the pack. So they're perfect to use as long as you have Hall Allegiance. If you don't have Hall Allegiance, you're kind of out of luck because there's those missing counters. So Alan Finley from Canada, from Broken Ground Design, volunteered to make some counters for the vehicles and the guns and the concealment counters that coincide with all of the scenarios. You'll be able to play every single scenario with this supplemental sheet of counters. So Alan said he was going to do it at his cost, and I'm going to sell them at my cost to you to supplement. So it should be, depending if you buy it with something else where I don't have to charge shipping, or you buy it alone, it should be somewhere between $4 and $7 for the counter sheet. So it's going to be really, really cheap. And Alan's angle on this is he wants to get a sample of his counters in your hands, so that you see the quality of them and you say, hey, wow, these are really nice. Maybe I want to buy some other stuff from him, you know. And so that's why he's doing it. I'm doing it because I want you to play all these scenarios, you know. So anyway, those are probably a month or two away, so everything works out. So that's it with that. Coming soon, we have the sniper cards, still a few months away, but we're working on them. BFP, rumors that they're making Onslaught to Orsha, a reprint of that, so, which was the old Heat of Battle module, so that'll be a lot of fun. Then, yeah, and and I'm going to try to work out something where maybe I can carry the Broken Ground counters through Ritterkrieg, so you don't have to, like, all their nationalities, so you don't have to order them from Canada anymore. All right, recent stuff is, just in case you missed it, this is just a list of stuff that's come out recently. So you have Friendly Fire, I think it's 12 is the latest one. You have Red Factories from the Cell 9, we just talked about it, from LFT. LFT 14 is also pretty new. Corregidor from BFP, great product. And the Normandy pack, the 6th pack in the Live Standard for the SS. So they already had the 5, and they're kind of in chronological order. So they came out with the 6th one, and this takes place all in Normandy. And then just a reminder, last call, we are very short of From the Cellar 8. We are very short on Camp Group Shear. If you want the module Camp Group Shear, and we still do have some damaged boxes, like some squishy boxes, where we're selling it pretty big discount. None of the contents are damaged, it's just the boxes. So if you want Camp Group Shear before it's $400 on eBay, which we know is going to happen as soon as it's out of stock, this is the last printing of it. So pick it up, because there's not a lot left at all. So and then the player's guide, if you want, I have more player's guide than I do Camp Group Shear, but I don't have that many player's guide either. I just pick them up together just so you know you have them, because once they're gone, they're gone. So, and then the dice towers, I have 2 that have been ordered and not shipped. I shipped out about 12 of them, and I have 2 that were ordered, have not been completed or shipped yet, because I was away in California. I'm going to be working on that hopefully this week and the next, so we'll get those out. I still have, after that, 7 or 8 that are like finished, not sanded or stained or finished, but they're constructed, and then the trays just have to get fixed. So you're talking probably like a month and a half out if you want them. After those 8 are gone, then I'm done with dice towers until, you know, just for the foreseeable future, until I do some map cases and some tables, ASL table, the tabletops. So a lot of people have been just contacting me saying, hey, you know, I contacted you 2 years ago. When are these things, you know, gonna be ready? And I'm like, oh God, try to get them. So yeah, so that's it. If you want one of the dice towers, there's about 8 left. After that, I'm not taking any more orders, because it might be a couple years before I make any, except for one. Somebody sent me their own wood, and I wasn't going to do it because I don't make them one at a time. You know, I make them in batches of about 20. And but then I got this great idea that I could videotape the whole process, so you could see what goes into making the dice tower, how I do it. If you have a woodworking shop at home and you want to try it, you know, instead of cutting your teeth on, you know, on making all the mistakes that I made for the first couple of years, you know, you can kind of, you know, take what you want from my process and then try it on your own, you know. So the wood he sent me, I'm going to make a one-off for him, which I'm going to videotape that's the plan anyway, step by step by step, and then present it on the website so you can see how that's all done. Anyway, that's it. I don't know of anything else going on in the ASL world for now, so I hope to see you all soon, and hope to see you all in October in Cleveland, and take care.